Hello everyone, it's Roidman, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Last time, we got Riku back as a party member and got to the Guado Swamp. Now this time, let's explore this area before we have to go talk to the Guado that invited us to that house over there. So let's first start off by going into here. And it's just an inn. Oh, it's you.
Oh, how fare you, Sir Guardian? It seems that Maester Seymour has returned to Guado Salam. He's young, but he deserves our respect.
What about you?
Care to hear about the far plane or the fireflies?
Tell me about the far plane.
The far plane is the place where fireflies born from ascending gather. They appear in the shape of people who've died and gone to the far plane. Quite the phenomenon. How I wish I understood it more fully. The owl bed have a theory, you know. They say the fireflies are just reacting to visitors' thoughts and dreams. But only the dead appear on the far plane. No image of the living has ever been seen. It's a great mystery, but maybe the dead leave a bit of themselves in the hearts of the living. And that little bit borrows the fireflies' power for their paranormal performance. Or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, is that.
Okay. What about the fireflies?
Care to hear about the far plane or the fireflies? They may be called fireflies, but they aren't really flies, you see. They're those lights you see whenever a fiend dies. The little fellows are responsible for a few fantastic phenomena. Visions of the past, spheres, fiends, these are all the fireflies doing. In fact, fireflies have something to do with aeons, too. The dreams of the faith reach through the spirit of the summoner. And that which is unreal becomes real for all to see. Or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, is that.
Okay. Thank you so much for destroying that Albad contraption. Those heathens are despicable. I feel so relieved now. Okay, what about you? We Guado help. The warrior monks patrol the roads beyond. Why wouldn't we do all we can for the good of Spira? Okay. So that's the inn. Let's see here. A ferocious storm is ripping through the Thunder Plains. Please remain inside. Ooh, the Thunder Plane. Ooh, treasure chest. Mega Potion, nice. Let's just explore this town a little bit before we have to go into the main area. We Guado protect the far plane so the dead can rest in peace. Although we Guado differ from humans in appearance, our respect for the dead is the same. Okay. Lord Seymour instructs the Guado youth on numerous subjects. Thanks to him, I've learned about Yevon's teaching and the history of Spira. Thou seemst weary, good traveler. Wouldst thou sit and rest in thy feet a while? Ah, belike my speech perplexes thee. 'Tis the old Guado I speak, a tongue seldom heard within even Guado slum now. Okay, what about you? Good travelers, forgive us, our acquainted patrine. Okay. The elders just won't give up the old tongue. I keep telling them how unseemly it is, babbling like that to guess. Okay. Moving on. this is a weapon shop, isn't it? I just got done customizing weapons. Hey, it's this guy again.
Oh!
Let's chat.
I tell you, these Guado merchants are shrewd. Ripping off the pilgrims that come to visit the far plane. Listen, you watch that they don't get you, too. Me you can trust. More than a Guado, at least. What do you say?
Got any weapons? Well, yeah, you do have weapons. So let's see here. You have a weapon that has Water Strike and Lightning Strike. I don't need that. You got a weapon with Magic plus Poison Touch. I will never use that. There's a Blind Pass which has Dark Touch. Now I know what Dark Ward does. We have a Fatal Catsith, Shimmering Blade, which honestly I'm not going to trade that up. Yes, it does have plus 5, but it also has Stone Touch. Distilled Speed. Ooh. You know what? Like I said, I did upgrade. I might as well buy this and get Riku more slots to work with. I'm gonna regret this later, aren't I? Lightning Ward. We are gonna need Lightning Ward. I think. I don't want to spend all my money on Lightning Ward stuff. You know what? Let me check what the merchant has first before I buy any more weapons from you. Borok Sword, Ducktail Rod, Switch Hitter, Variable Mog, Halberd. Actually, this is a better halberd than the one I actually have. Shimmering Blade, Devastator, Yellow Shield. You basically have almost the same items that the other ones have. The only difference is that these yellow items can be customized. So I'm going to pass on that for right now. I'm going to regret it later, but I'm going to pass on buying the yellow art shields and such, because we will need something like that, resistance of that later, but I think I do have plenty of resistance as we speak. Okay, let's... Ooh! We haven't found one of these for a long while. Volume, I believe that's 8. S equals M. I wonder how many alphabet letters I missed. You find it difficult telling us Guado apart, don't you? I suppose you think we all look the same. As sole protectors of the Far Plane, the Guado are the supreme race of Spira. We are fundamentally different from the Opus humans and the hulking Ronso. But that's an old story. Now the Guado seek harmony with other races. Say, you play for the Passade Aurochs. You're Titus, right? I saw you at the tournament. Let's blitz sometime. Those fiends really made a mess. Some of my teammates were badly hurt. I don't think we're able to... Okay. Ooh, wait. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. 3,000 gil. We got our money back from shopping. Okay, let's see what else is up here. Wait, now what's down here? Ooh, a chest! Also, how in the world did I just ignore these two? I suppose you think we look odd, don't you? That's fine. We Guado are used to that sort of thing. Since embracing Yevon, we Guado have learned the joy that is Blitzball. Right, the Guado have their own Blitzball team. To my knowledge, with the Blitzball teams, there's Albed, Guado, Ronso, then you got the Luca goers, the Besaid Aurochs, and then the Kilika goers. Present yourself to Lord Seymour before approaching the Far Plane. Okay then. Looks like we're going to have to go present ourselves to Seymour now. The heck are you running around for? It's called endurance training. Stay out of my way. Well, rude. Okay, so... I'm sorry, I know this is somebody else's house, but I'm going to snoop around.
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
What do you mean you don't... Okay, that's going to be surprising from Waka.
Why does he want to see me?
Kimari not like Mr. Seymour.
Shh.
Okay, so Kamari doesn't like Seymour.
I wonder what smells so nice.
Stay close to Yuna.
Eesh, everyone's on edge.
These are the past leaders of the Guado.
They all look the same.
Mr. Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader, Maester Jiskel, wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Oh.
Okay. So what happens if we go up here? Absolutely nothing. We can't... Oh, hi. Tromel will be back shortly. Please be patient. These are Lord Seymour's private chambers. You may not enter. Oh, lovely. Can we talk to you again?
Why does he want to see?
Okay, we already talked to you. Let's...
This way, please.
Okay, looks like we're going in.
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
Okay, so let's just talk to Waka here.
I get the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner.
Waka, why are you on edge? Don't you respect Maester Seymour?
There's no temple here in Guado Salam, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
You'd rather I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Zanarkand, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know. Your Zanarkand is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think, either way. Still, be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
Auron, what do you have to say?
Stay on your guard.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
Those with power use that power. Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
Okay. Changing the camera on me is not funny when I'm trying to talk to Riku here.
This is good. What could it be? Oh.
You she's nerve.
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
The death of Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Guado. He was truly a great man.
Truly a loss for us all. But now, a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us. Lord Seymour is the child of a Guado and a human. He will be the tie that binds our two races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough, Trouble. Must I always endure such praise? Welcome.
You wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
Please keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Pardon me. It has been a long time since I had guests. Lady Yuna, this way. This sphere is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
Zanarkand?
Correct. Zanarkand, as it looked 1,000 years ago. The great and wondrous Machina city, Zanarkand. She once lived in this metropolis.
She who? Lady Yunalesca!
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages. And you have inherited her name.
It was my father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Yunalesca did. However, Lady Yunalesca did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, it took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
red.
You okay?
He asked me to marry him.
You serious? Hey!
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady Yuna, no, all summoners, are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
Even so, the actors must play their parts. There's no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply. Why are you still here, sir? I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the far plain.
Awkward! Well, speaking of far plane, I think we can actually now travel to the far plane. Yeah! Getting asked to be married to someone. That's... A guardian abandoning his summoner. Where did our summoner go? No, seriously, where the heck is our summoner?
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Oren says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can. I never imagined doing anything like this. But I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I will. Go on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
So, yeah, again, awkward! Essentially, Yuna's been given a decision of marrying Seymour, even without even knowing whether... Do you have anything to say now? Remember, the far plane is sacrosanct. Proper conduct, please. It's like, do you even like Seymour? Do you even love him? If anything, Waka and Lulu are just saying this as, like, it'll be good for Spira's people, but everybody else is like, no, we need to continue on with the pilgrimage. Forget this old guy.
Question. About this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the far plane, right? But that's the far plane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
Okay. Let's...
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Well, at least Auron will have company.
See you later.
You're still here?
Okay, moving on.
What the? The far plane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they looked so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Let's first see what Kamari has to say. No, you're just going to make sure that I talk to Yuna. But I see that Waka's also talking to some people.
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up. Traveling with him, I thought maybe you were still alive somewhere, yeah? But then again, here you are on the far plane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
What about Lulu?
He is dead, and I am still alive. Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
How about Waka?
What, me? With Waka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough. Not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
Let's see if we can talk to Waka here.
Just a sec more.
You know what? You spent all time talking to your brother. You should at least appreciate those memories.
So, Yuna?
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
That means he's alive, you know.
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother... Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
But... wait. No one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just... figured something out.
What?
Why I hate my old man.
See? So I told him what I thought of him right there.
What? Really?
Course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy!
Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
Oh, man. I must sound so stupid.
I don't think so.
How embarrassing.
Well, need some more time.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Lord Jiskel!
Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
Talk later. We leave now.
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
Okay. Well, with us visiting the far plane, we'll have Yuna give Seymour her answer, and we'll continue on our way with the pilgrimage.